Hello, MDA superstars. Would like to take a moment just to say hello and uh, at least connect with you by way of YouTube and just let you know that we are thinking about you. And when I say we, I'm talking about the entire administrative team. First of all, I am very thankful to the leadership of Dr. Polio and his chiefs, and also our assistant Sue. The EAs, her entire team, they have done an outstanding job in communicating with us and sharing with us the information that we need to know to better equip ourselves to share with you. I think we're at a point now where we could start chiming in from time to time, and at some point we'll be doing this on a consistent basis. Had a wonderful meeting with members of our administrative team today. What an outstanding group of professionals. They have been upbeat, they have been positive, and I would like for you to do the same. Stay focused. This is a ready time, as we would say in football. It's difficult to be prepared for something like this, but I do know we've got to be ready. And I'll share more about our readiness in a moment. This is just a short message just to reconnect. We sent out an email last night and hope you had a chance to review that. I know that there are many questions, but please don't hesitate to present those questions to members of your administrative team so we could come together and answer those questions for you. You could do that by simply calling or emailing. Uh, we are scheduled to return on April the 6th. Basically, probably, I just don't know if that's going to happen. So we are making sure that we have a plan B in place, and we're working on that, and we'll give you more details about that later. Rather than getting information from an outside source, because we don't want to create confusion, if you would speak directly to either myself or members of the administrative team so we could give you an up to date information as we get it from either our assistant superintendent, our EA, or Dr. Polio. Had an opportunity to listen to him today, and he just did an outstanding job of articulating, possibilities. And of course, you know that whenever you get into the realm of possibilities, you've got to be as exact as possible and hope for the very best. And that's what we want. We want the very best for our teachers and our support staff. And we want everyone to feel as if you're okay. And I want to reassure you that in speaking with our team today, HR has made a commitment to ensure that you will continue to have your payroll taken care of. I'm very thankful to our bookkeeper who has done an outstanding job in keeping up with those things that are necessary to ensure that we are at peace when it comes to our financial situation. So rest assured, you will be all right. If at any point you have any questions or any concerns, once again, reach out to us. At some point, I know we're going to have to get back to taking care of business. And that means that we are in the business of taking care of students, educating students to be their very best. And we want to reassure you that we are getting ready for that. The administrative team, we are working to put into place systems that will provide us with an opportunity to impact the students that we serve. It may not be the way that we have educated students traditionally. We may be using technology more than we have ever used it before. But once we get the final go as to what we will be doing, we will share that information. So just be patient. Continue to be patient with us. Continue to be patient with the district. I assure you, man, there is no better leadership than I have seen coming from Van Hooston at this period. And someone has said once before, when tough times come and you're faced with adversity, you're either going to do one or two things. You're going to fold, fall apart, or you're going to be at your very best. And I think right now I am beginning to see administrators come to a level of being their very best. So stay with us and hold on. We've got to remember there is no written playbook for what we are experiencing. No one has ever said anything like this would happen in any college class that I have sat in. So this is a new thing for all of us. And it is my prayer that 15, 20 years down the road, we'll look at this and we'll say, hey, I remember when everything closed down. But how we come out of this, we've got to shine, and we've got an opportunity to continue to shine. One thing about me, I never give up hope, and I hope you are the same. And I know in sharing our conversation with members of our administrative team, they are so hopeful and they're so eager and they're ready to get back to work. So things may change somewhat, but I'm sure that we'll be ready to go. So in the meantime, I want us to think like superstars and to stay humble, to stay focused, to maintain that level of motivation that you have never experienced before by being productive when the time comes to shine. So the best way to do that is make sure that we stay together. And we're doing a really good job at that. So, of course, I've shared that these are uncharted territories that we have never experienced before, but we will be able to rise above the clouds. I want to make sure that we have an opportunity. Those of you that have items in the building, you have an opportunity to come by and collect. We are still trying to make sure that no one enters the building. The APs and we will strategize a meeting so everyone will have an opportunity to come in and collect whatever they need prior to the spring break. It is going to be vital that we keep our numbers down to 10, and we will organize that as effective and as efficiently as possible. So stay tuned for that. Also, we will meet with our support staff at some point because we've got to keep moving. We've got to make sure that we are in the business of educating our students, maintaining their records, and also doing those things that will move them forward. Of course, we are concerned about our families. I am so pleased with the district and how we rolled out breakfast and lunch for our students. On the very first day, over nearly 6,000 students were fed, and I'm sure that those numbers are going up. I don't have the present numbers right now, but I'm sure those numbers are continuing to rise every day. So what a fantastic district, and those people that are working in food service, we really do appreciate them as well. I want to just hang in there, everyone. We're going to come through this, and we're going to come through this better. And educators have always shined at the appropriate time, and teachers are so vital to not only the students that we serve, but to our community in this world. So we are going to show Louisville, Kentucky, just how great we are. We're going to show the world just how great we are by the work that we are about to venture into. I know that our Chief of Academic Services is working very hard to make sure that we have a plan in place to electronically serve our students. We don't know exactly how that is going to work for us, but I do know we have several teachers in our building that are very capable of using electronics, and our students are very good at electronics as well. So we are going to roll out a plan as quickly as possible. We've got some work that we need to do, and I assure you, we're going to be doing that the rest of this week and next week. So We're going to have a time schedule as well where we'll be able to meet through some type of network to communicate, whether it's a Google Hangout or Zoom format. It's going to be wonderful for us to have that opportunity to at least see each other and hear each other. And if you have questions at any point, you'll have an opportunity to present questions. And you may not want to talk, you may just want to listen. So if you decide you just want to chime in when we open that window up for us to at least have some engagement, you can just sit back and listen. At the right time, I'm sure you'll open up. But don't be afraid. If you take care of yourself, and do what you're supposed to do, I guarantee you, when the time is ready, we'll be ready to go. I remember this old African proverbs talked about being ready, and I'll share it with you, and then I'll close. It goes something like this: every morning in Africa, a lion wakes up, and that lion understands that if it is going to survive, it's got to outrun the fastest gazelle. And so it is. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. And that gazelle, too, understands that if it's going to survive, it's got to outrun the fastest lion. We've been going through quite a bit the past few days, but I can assure you this: it doesn't make a difference whether you are a lion or a gazelle. When you rise in the morning, you've got to be ready to run. So let's be ready, MDA superstars. Let's be ready to finish out the next 8 to 10 weeks strong in whatever format that is presented to us. And we'll know very shortly. There are meetings going on constantly. Very thankful for the governor of this Commonwealth, and also the mayor and those health officials as well. If you believe in the power of prayer, this is a time to do it. I heard about the mayor's wife, and we will be in prayer for her and a speedy recovery. Take care, everyone. Follow the necessary things that is important to keep yourself healthy. Social distancing is very important. Wash your hands. Enjoy your family, and just take care of yourself. If you need me, email me. If you need any of the administrative team members, just reach out to us, and we'll go from there. Take care, everyone. Look forward to communicating with you soon. Take care.